had a slow morning, so that's good. Mentally, I feel better.
Her shoulders also don't like straight overhead press, so we've adjusted to do kind of an incline press.
Welcome to week 7. Today we're gonna do a little bit more of a workout video and you're going to see an inside look into my upper body day. I usually start with some banded pull-aparts and I do 3 sets of 15 of this. Because I'm told to. That's why. I do it because she tells me to do it. She tells me to do it for probably good reasons. I don't ask them. I've really been struggling like with food and with eating, and so I don't have energy. And my muscles I basically can't do what I could do 2 weeks ago. I am super dizzy today. I almost passed out this morning. I just forgot because it's like fairly standard for me, but like almost passed out like backwards into my TV in credenza.
So our chin-ups, like seated chin-ups, might not be the vibe today.
That one would make me nervous today.
So we're gonna do neutral pull down next. So big thing with Hannah specifically, and I'm generally speaking a big fan of this when it comes to training anyways. I like functionality with just movement direction when it comes to training. How can we get close to kind of a vertical press and a vertical pull? Her shoulders also don't like straight overhead press. So we've adjusted to do kind of an incline press. I want you to start with just like 10 to 15, so it's a big range. Slow down, be very intentional with focusing on your muscle connection.
She told me that she started me on a really light weight because we just don't want to like overexert my heart right now. So we're going more for like fatigue and lower weight, but way more reps. And I was like, this feels way lighter than my normal warm-ups because it is. I'm not tired. My heart's taking a nap.
Okay.
Incline?
Yeah, let's do incline. Start with this weight and then just see what we can do today as far as if we can get up to our normal or if it's a day that like that one where it's just gonna be go through motions, kind of get a little fatigue in there, but nothing too wild. Good.
There we go. It's not great, but it's not awful.
Okay. Normally today we're doing 1-arm dumbbell rows. We kind of introduced this one more recently, but again, like what we have to kind of consider when she's having days like this is just I have to be very intentional about keeping her head upright. What we're gonna pair next is our rows because she's upright, and then we're gonna start working on like accessories, so we're gonna work some triceps and stuff like that. So we're gonna try to treat this one like we treated that one and see what we can get to and see if we can get good 4 solid sets of it, of working weight, just assuming it's not gonna feel too taxing.
How many?
10. Thinking of it like with this one, it was like got some fatigue in there, I could go up, manage the reps, just fill me in where you're at with that.
I didn't get as much muscle fatigue as I would like, but it's about where I'd capped my heart.
Okay.
So could we try going one heavier?
Keep the reps low.
And see if we can keep the reps the same or go like 1 or 2 lower.
Good. Yeah, it looks good, nice. So we're just gonna hit, like we said, bicep, triceps, just to kind of hit some of her accessory stuff, because we kind of, from a capacity level today, what she's able to do, we've kind of hit all the stuff that we can really hit, as far as like more of our compound movements. Nice. All right. Gonna pair it with our biceps, yeah. Let's shoot for 10, anywhere from 8 to 10. I'm gonna hover and just, if I need to help you on the up, I will, but. So. So I want to kind of hinge at your hips just a little bit, and while I normally am like, hey, keep the elbows here, keep the elbows here, let them track forward, but be very intentional about not letting the elbows move. So
Yeah, what do
lean
you
a little
want?
more forward. There you go. Now bring your elbows down to like my hand right here, okay? And then keep them right here. So you're gonna stabilize through there, keep it tight, and then just extend.
It feels hard again.
There you go. Because that like isolation you're doing with that, there you go. Yep. Nice and tight, good. Nice. Are you feeling better or same or worse?
Worse, but I'll get to feeling the same in an hour.
Okay.
Mentally, I feel
Yeah.
better because I like force myself to do a hard thing. But like heart-wise,
Yeah.
muscle-wise, I'm like,
Right.
I'm a little worse.
Yeah, right. And again,
Worse for wear, but we'll be aight.
well, and I think that's the difference, right? Like we know when we've pushed into this feeling too hard. So if anything,
Yeah.
there's a good thing to be said about like, okay, I can tell that like you said, I did it regardless of how my body was feeling today.
Thank you guys for joining my workout today, and I can't wait to see you next week for week 8. Don't forget to like and subscribe.